Evolve, WWE Evolve Season 1, Episode 28, September 10th, Wednesday, 2025. Let's get right into it. Vanity Project, they kicked this episode off with a promo, pretty much talking about how Jackson Drake finna be in this triple threat match in the main event tonight against who?
Keanu Carver and Brooks Jensen.
Yes. So, he got to get real focused. He got his guys hyping him up. Zeta's still looking better than ever. Doing her thing. Who's the dude look like Caitlin Clark?
Bryce Donovan.
Bryce Donovan. He's bigging up Jackson Drake. He said Jackson Drake is like the greatest. Bryce Donovan been acting kind of weird lately. I don't know. It seemed like he was beefing with Jackson Drake, and now he's just like acting like he his biggest fan now. But they kicked it up for sure. And all of them was talking stuff. Swipe right, all of them up in Vanity Project. But after that, though, the first match of the night, the kick Evolve off. You already know, episode 28, man. Let's get right into it. They had young Carly Bright with Kendall Gray coming out, by her side, Young Carly Bright versus Layla Diggs. Who Layla Diggs come out with?
Mason Holiday.
With Mason Holiday. And let me tell y'all, man, this dance routine that Layla Diggs and Mason Holiday got is getting better and better. I love their dance routine. They be dancing. They be all choreographed. Just them two hitting the little dance moves back to back. Looking super good. Y'all already know, man. I was super hyped up about this match, man. I like to see Layla Diggs do her thing. She on a one-match winning streak doing that thing. But this actually was a quick match. It didn't last very long, man. Who won this match?
Carly Bright.
Carly Bright won easily. It was a fair match. It was all legit. Layla Diggs just happened to get caught. Carly Bright, she beat her. It could have won either way. Layla Diggs could have beat Carly maybe, but Carly ended up beating Layla. And after Carly Bright ended up beating Layla Diggs, Kendall Gray got in the ring talking big stuff, talking about she ready to take over and fight for that Evolve Women's Championship. And then Callie Armstrong came out. And Callie started talking stuff to her, letting her know she ain't finna drop no belt no time soon. She finna definitely be holding on to this belt probably for the rest of the year, and if not even longer. And in the middle of Callie Armstrong talking to that, Rich Holland was on Tate Wilder ended up fighting, and the fight broke out in the midst of all of this going on. Stevie Turner had to come out, and she made the match official right there. And they started fighting. It was Rich Holland versus Tate Wilder. And let me tell you, the announcing team, the commentators tonight was wild as hell. Pete Rosenberg was wild as hell. And who the other dude with Pete Rosenberg?
Robert Stone.
They must have been drunk, man. They was wilding out tonight, using all kind of crazy words. Behemoth, steam pigs. They was calling the dudes meaty. They was just wilding out tonight. But you already know, man, Rich Holland beat Tate Wilder. Tate Wilder got a lot to run. He got his cowboy hat, his cowboy boots to ride horses and shit. But he got a few decent moves. He's not bad. It's just that he ain't ready to get actual victories yet. He ain't out there. He don't know what it takes to be a winner. And you already know Rich Holland is a beast. He an animal. I think he done gained about 30 more pounds of muscle. Super jacked up. That's why Peter Rosenberg say he looked like a behemoth. Just a big behemoth. And he beat the shit out of Tate Wilder. Spit in his cowboy hat. And he got that win. But after that, though, they had Isgal in the back. And Jamar Hampton. This is like a new tag team. What you think about Isgal and Jamar Hampton?
I don't know how I feel about this. I don't know.
This is weird. I know, man. This is weird. I don't know. I think Isgal, I think he kind of shady. If you notice, like, Isgal be coming up to Jamar Hampton. Jamar Hampton just be doing his thing, like getting ready or just walking around. Isgal always come up to him, trying to get him to do some shit. But, yeah, they seem like they pretty cool, though. If they do become a tag team, that's going to be messed up. Because I ain't going to be able to hear that Jamar Hampton intro no more. If y'all don't know, man, Jamar Hampton got one of the coolest intro musics ever. It's like real relaxing out there. Good, YouTube it. Jamar Hampton intro music. It's fire. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, they was just in the locker room. But after that though, they had Kiana Carver come out, and Keanu Carver, he came out, and then right after he came out, they just show a backstage scene of Wendy Chu choking Kendall Gray out for the stuff Kendall Gray been talking in the past. Wendy Chu was on her choking her out. And they take you back to the match after Keanu Carver came out. Then Brooke Jensen came out. And then the one and only Evolve champion himself, Mr. Vanity Project himself. Who came out, man?
Jackson Drake.
Heartbreak Drake, man. He came out champion. And on the commentating team tonight, we had Robert Stone, he the analyst. Blake Howard, the ring announcer. Pete Rosenberg with the play-by-play. And you already know Chuy Martinez as the reporter. They got one of the best commentating teams out there right now. But yeah, man, this was a pretty good triple threat match. The commentators were still wilding out, talking. Brooke Jensen and Keanu was fighting, and one of the I think it was Peter Rosenberg talking about, these are just two meaty men. Like it was just wild tonight. It was getting crazy. But Bryce Donovan, he was helping Jackson Drake a bunch of times, and it was perfectly legal. You already know, pretty much anything goes in a triple threat match, and Bryce Donovan definitely took advantage of that. And Jackson Drake, he the young buck. You already know he took full advantage of any help he can get, and he was able to get the victory and beat Brooke Jensen and Keanu Carver with his slick advantage that he was able to take once Bryce Donovan was just messing everything up. What did you think of this match, man?
It was a good match.
Jackson Drake got the victory thanks to Bryce Donovan. Zeta Steel came out there. She was dancing, looking better than ever. And after that, they showed Stevie Turner in the back. And she found the note or something. So what happened with Stevie Turner in the back?
She was opening up a folder or a book of the Evolve schedule, and there's a note left in there that said, "I quit" match, and I can only guess that was written by Wendy Chu.
Yeah, I think even Stevie Turner said, "Oh, Wendy, oh no, what is Wendy?" Like, yeah, Wendy Chu. I'm already guessing next week we finna have Wendy Chu versus Kendall Gray I Quit match. Probably gonna be the main event, so make sure y'all look out for that. But yeah, this was Evolve, episode 28. Y'all already know. Another great episode. Layla Diggs lost. She couldn't get two in a row. Maybe she can get a victory another time. But yes, episode 28, September 10th. Make sure y'all stay tuned. Message of the day.
If you know about WCW, you know about the NWO. And almost everybody in WCW was in the NWO. But Goldberg said NW no.